The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. The Joad family is resting at a roadside camp where they encounter an unusual man who is returning from California to wherever he came from. The man tells them about his experience trying to find work.
You'll see him, or somebody that's working for him. You'll be a-camping by a ditch, you and 50 other families, and he'll look in your tent and see if you got anything left to eat. And if you got nothing, he says, "Want a job?" And you'll say, "Oh, I sure do, mister. I sure thank you for a chance to do some work." And he'll say, "I can use you." And you'll say, "When do I start?" And he'll tell you where to go and what time. And then he'll go on. Maybe he needs 200 men. So he talks to 500. And then they tell other folks. And when you get to the place, there's 1,000 men. This here fella says, "I'm paying 20 cents an hour." And maybe half the men walk off. But there's still 500 that's so goddamn hungry they'll work for nothing but biscuits. Well, this here fella's got a contract to pick them peaches or chop that cotton. You see now? The more fellas he can get, the hungrier, less he's gonna pay. And he'll get a fella with kids if he can. 'Cause, oh hell, I says I wasn't gonna fret you.
The circle of faces looked coldly at him. The eyes tested his words. The ragged man grew self-conscious.
I says I wasn't gonna fret you, and here I'm a-doing it. You gonna go on, you ain't going back.
The silence hung on the porch, and the light hissed, and a halo of moths swung around and around the lantern. The ragged man went on nervously.
Let me tell you what to do if you meet the fella that says he's got work. Let me tell you. You asked him what he's gonna pay. Asked him to write down what he's gonna pay. Asked him that. I tell you, man, you're gonna get fooled if you don't.